gonna have to look her up whenever we start.
They're talking about her being. She's gonna pose nude.
She will if Croatia wins the World Cup. They're 2 games away.
She's fucking hot.
Banging.
We're already recording, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, let it roll. Let it roll. Let's keep it going,
rolling.
man. We'll throw him something.
He wasn't planning on stopping it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, yelled at me the last time I stopped.
This is the first time we've thrown a left hook to start the show.
The natural reaction.
Yeah,
the old natural of Miss Croatia.
Yeah, we did the sneaky Indian to start the show, man.
I can tell you this much though. I'm not a soccer fan, but I'll tune in to watch her.
I'm like, I saw one clip last night, and I'm like,
is that all you
wow.
all 13 seconds of that clip?
I made a point to stop my friend's desk today, and he's a soccer fan.
Well, it said her outfits were catching all kinds of attention, and they definitely got some attention, man.
Yes.
I don't even know where Croatia is. I wonder.
I don't know either.
I thought that was
in Europe.
I thought that was a department at the old folks' home where they make quilts and blankets and shit.
I thought that was like something that lives in the sea.
Croatia? That's a crustacean.
Oh.
Close enough.
I thought it was like a Louisiana seasoning or something.
Oh, man. Put that Croatia seasoning on there. Tony Croatia's.
Oh, by the way, we're back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we missed a week.
Yeah, we took off last week because
John had to be a
family
dad.
events, yeah.
Yep, had to be a dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you
John's
going to look
likes
up?
schedule stuff on the one night she knows we do something.
Yep.
I think it's purposely done.
As always.
Are you going to look up Miss Croatia, please?
Oh, hold
yeah,
on.
look her
I'm still getting everything settled here.
Oh,
I was
okay,
caught
like-
off guard when I realized our mics were on.
Like, we can't
when
believe
they shouldn't have been on.
we can't believe we know something you don't about something on social media. Like, you
I
know
don't watch
all that
football,
shit.
man.
Neither do I.
It's soccer.
I didn't even catch it watching a game. I caught it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Croatia.
I tried.
She must be married because it has the MRS rather than the MS.
Well, I don't know if she is.
I tried to tune in, but I got
Yes,
the wrong
this
game.
is her
hey.
at all the games.
Them titties hanging out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Them Croatian titties. She likes to wear the red and white checkerboard.
Well, that's hometown colors.
Oh, that's what their jerseys look like?
Well, yes.
I don't know, man. Quit fucking judging me.
Look at the fucking soccer team
you're right. Next
there.
picture over, yep.
Yeah, that's
But
nice.
they don't have them titties.
My gosh, like.
Well, she got the matching fucking bow in her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, here she's wearing the full dress. Fuck that shit.
What's up there? The very top. Like it's like, she's yeah. There you go.
Oh, she got the checkerboard leather pants and then the chegboard.
Okay,
The denim miniskirt.
there you have it.
I would click her video if I was on a porn site.
Yeah. Right when you're done with Miss Esperanza, you can go to Miss Croatia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
No
probably.
complaints.
Is she a Miss Universe, huh? Miss
really-
Croatia. Who would
I
have
don't
thought?
She really
She's
is.
literally Miss
I don't know.
Croatia.
Is that her? You know,
Yeah, maybe it's the wrong one.
she's patted down the titties right there. Oh, there she goes in the crowd right there.
Look at that.
Look at that little child in front of her.
Why is there nobody sitting around her?
That guy looks disgusted with the look on his face.
Look at this kid. Look at this kid.
Oh, that kid's looking at them titties.
These guys are taking pictures of her. That's the memes I've seen is they're pulling out their phones when she walks by.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking necks, cashing checks. I guarantee you, she's a social media superstar.
That must be
for
for
sure.
I think she's doing it like because you see right there because they're in Qatar and you know how they're not doing alcohol sales there and all that. They're like,
Oh, really?
They're against that stuff over there.
I know nothing about soccer. Other
I have
than
no either,
Man.
but
She's
I'm
pretty
learning.
hot, yeah.
I'm learning.
All I know about soccer is when the U.S. lost, I'm like, you know what? In 4 years, put a fucking helmet and shoulder pads on them, see which country fucking wins that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're winning football for sure. The real football.
The real football.
Real.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the Philippines will win.
You imagine if fucking Aaron Donald and
Oh my god.
fucking J.J. Watt,
Nah. The
and fucking
nation,
Tony Saragusa,
the nation of Hawaii will win.
the Samoans.
They got the Samoans.
yeah,
yes.
yeah, you're right. The fucking Rock shows up. Like, goddamn,
Son of a bitch, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
go. My dog won't leave me alone.
Yeah, they got the tribal chant.
Tribal
Come out trying to
chant.
intimidate you.
I'm intimidated. Fuck that.
We went real tribal on.
Bukaki.
Oh, that guy's hurt. Number 90. He looks Samoan too, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
So we've been off for about a week. Nothing happened within that week, has
I
it?
got off sooner than that.
Good for you.
Yeah. Is that why
Hasn't been a week.
Is that why you couldn't come to the show?
I haven't even been in the house because my fiance's had the flu, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're staying home? You're staying away?
Pretty much. I've been outside working on pools and shit.
Oh, so you actually been home? You just
I mowed the grass in the dark last night. I started mowing at 7:30. My neighbors love me.
Yeah, because it gets fucking dark at 5:30 now.
This guy's a fucking crackhead. I knew
know.
he was a fucking.
Yeah.
I knew
Are
he
you
was
fucking-
doing meth.
Are you weed eating your fucking shrubs like my crackhead neighbors at one time?
No, I haven't done that.
Chainsawing the fucking palm trees and shit.
No, I ain't done that.
No, he's out there smoking his meth pipe.
So you're sleeping on the couch and shit?
No, I still sleep in the bed for 8 hours a night.
Yes.
I go in, I go straight to bed, and I wake up and go straight out the door. I don't want the flu, man.
Don't you turn over here. Ass to ass. Ass to ass. No breathing in my face.
Mouth to ass, whatever.
The flu don't transmit through the ass.
Better hope not.
We'll open up. Here it comes. But
You've been sleeping on the couch?
speaking of stuff and asses, I went to the Lowe's Home Improvement store because I started on this endeavor. My pool pump went out, right?
Pee pump. Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, I couldn't just replace the motor, so I cut all the plumbing apart and I busted all the concrete out and started completely over. Because they didn't do it right the first time, the concrete was going the wrong way, so all the water ran to the house. And then it made the slab drop, and it was just a bad foundation. They didn't rebar it into the side of the house. Like, this would not have,
Rebar, it's not fucking...
We live in a fucking swamp.
But you're not looking for structural integrity. It's a small little slab that holds your fucking bullshit.
And with that mindset...
It's not a driveway.
And with that mindset, guess what happened to the concrete?
It cracked?
No, it did not crack. It fell down on the back. So like I said, it's running the wrong way. Like it should be running away from the house. It's running to the house. And guess what? It's putting pressure on all the pool pipes and all the shit's getting ready to crack because they fucked up. So I started over and did it the right way. Drilled in the side of the house, put me a new rebar in, laid me some concrete, man. Well, fun fact, my Ford Avocado is not in service yet.
Yeah.
I went to the Lowe's Home Improvement, and I did not think this project out. I went there, I got all my shit. I'm like, fuck, this cart's heavy, man. I get to the Mustang, and I'm like, holy shit, I got 720 pounds of concrete.
It'll work. I've done that in my Charger.
Yes, it did. And then I see a guy that I know from the racetrack, and he goes, you going to fit all that in a Mustang? I said, yes, sir. He's like, oh, boy, good luck. So I had two 10-foot sticks of rebar, a 10-foot stick of Schedule 40, 1.5 PVC, not PCP.
PCP.
9 bags of 80-pound concrete. Fucking scraping tires. But I got home.
Welcome to the club.
Got home.
Yeah, when I built that doghouse,
on a lowered Mustang.
Yeah. When I built that doghouse, the dogs never went in. I had the 4x8 sheets of stucco plywood hanging out the trunk, all the lumber. I had 10-foot.
I got everything in with the trunk closed and windows up.
Right, mine didn't.
And the windows up.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I had all pressure treated wood. I had about $600 worth of fucking lumber and
if there's a will, there's a way.
Stucco drywall, fucking stucco sheets hanging out of the Charger.
Literally 720 pounds.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until I got home. Like, fuck, that's a lot of weight, man.
Yeah, them fucking bags of concrete are fucking
80 pounds. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. And you carry 9 bags from the front of your house
and you
all the
blew
way
out your
around
back.
the back. And then I mixed the shit up in a wheelbarrow. Oh, my God.
That's what
Talk about a workout. That's why I don't go to the gym no
Yeah.
more. Just fucking do things around the house, man.
Imagine wheelbarrowing 10 yards of fucking dirt from your front yard to your backyard.
That sucks. Shoveling every bit of it.
Yeah.
Like,
had a dump truck full of fucking dirt dumped in the front yard.
Yeah, with every shovel, you're like, whose dumb fucking idea was this?
I would have fucking ripped down the goddamn fence and say, drive over my neighbor's septic tank and dump that shit in my backyard.
They made like a dirt cannon where I can just shoot it over the house.
Yep.
But like I said, if there's a will, there's a way. Like I say, like you could have easily said, nah, that won't work. But you know what? If you don't try, you'll never get your project done.
My guess is Bob the Builder in real life.
I'm Tim the Toolman Taylor.
No, but your name's Robert.
That's true.
When I had my car, I had lumber.
I'm Bobbert.
I had lumber going through the trunk, going through the back seats that were folded down,
Yeah,
between the two driver's seats, and sitting on the dash about a half an inch from the windshield.
I went down in the floorboard in the passenger seat and kind of cockeyed it in there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And then I slid the rebar in the PVC because they're both 10 foot. And I'm like, I'm a fucking genius. And I didn't even get rust in my car. But I did get concrete on the back bumper and the dew set on it, and it's now concrete on the back bumper. So if you hit it, it'd be a little harder than normal.
You just couldn't smack the bumper and have it flake off?
Let me tell you, the ass of this Mustang was packed full. Like, I couldn't have put a fart in it.
Like, it was trending on Pornhub. There was so much shit in the ass of that Mustang.
Yes. Yeah, speaking of asses, that country star Lainey Wilson, the new girl, she was at this festival, and there's a picture of her from the backside, and she's got a big old dunk in the trunk, right?
Yeah.
Well, I started reading, like, the comments, and there's hundreds, and they were hilarious. And this one guy goes, yeah, I'd take and run my nutsack through a pile of rusty nails for 10 miles just so I can hear her fart through a walkie-talkie. And I'm like, what? Dude, what?
I started crying earlier.
Oh, my. You would what?
I was like, what the fuck?
Just to hear her rip one through a damn walkie-talkie?
I'm out the... What's her name?
Lainey Wilson. Lainey Wilson.
Man, autofill.
Exactly.
That's what I said. That's what
So you got...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd rub my nuts through her fucking... Oh, come on with the blurry goddamn images.
They're censored.
She is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, I'll tell you that.
Oh, see, there's like comments like that on there.
Look
like,
at that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some junk in that trunk.
What's nice?
But like I said, it's not... I'm trying to find the one that... He just typed in ass.
That is not her.
No.
But. I'll change it to butt. That's her, though.
Yeah. Keep going. Scroll down. Not all the good stuff's at the top.
Type nude after her name.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think all of those are her.
No. There's people that don't even look close to her.
It said, Lainey Wilson dump truck. Did you see that?
And there's a picture of a dump truck.
But yeah.
Oh, look at that right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, it's all over social media, and the comments are just hilarious. Like, it's worth a read.
I don't know if I'd rub a nutsack through some nails, but...
Yeah,
I'd rub my... Oh, my God.
I think it's nice, but not that nice.
Let's see if I can find it. Well, there's a better picture, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure there is.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, you can go on a fucking little... Like a little spree just reading all the comments, just fucking chuckling. Yep. So I took Forrest to the vet this week, thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be a yearly checkup, go for some rabies shots. This motherfucker. Oh, I said, he's got an issue with his paw. He's been limping when he wakes up, and then eventually he'll go away and he acts normal.
This is the picture going viral.
Let me see the picture.
I would rub a nutsack through some nails.
Oh man, that's nice.
Yeah, I was like, I can see where the comments are coming from.
Oh man, and it's almost like skin color.
She's like, yeah, she's wearing like skin colored like soap pants.
It's up
or
to
something.
714 now.
God damn.
It's nice. But so yeah, we go in there. I'm thinking something's gonna be up with his foot. They're like, nah, he's just getting a little older. It could be his joints, And,
No, arthritis and all that.
Yeah, so it's
my
like,
pit, every once in a while, he's like, in the morning, he's like a little fucking, he even grunts and all that
but
shit.
even at the vet, they're like, he's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. And I was like, I know, I was just making sure. Well, he goes and feels his ear. He's got a fucking hematoma. Like, he's got a giant bulge on the inside of his ear where, I guess, a vessel or some tissue broke.
Yeah.
And it swole up like cauliflower ear.
He didn't notice that?
No, because when you rub his head, on the outside, it just feels fine. But when you actually take your thumb and put it inside his ear...
the fucker out of your ear.
He put his thumb inside his ears.
Yeah, because he has the floppy ears.
He had a fucking big-ass hematoma.
Got a melanoma or...
Hematoma. That's a place in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Or Idaho, I'm not sure.
But yeah, so...
Oklahoma is what I'm thinking.
$700-something later to have that thing drained.
Put them down is cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
35 bucks.
One was like some antibiotics that he said it's not going to work and they only use it really for puppies so that they can't do surgery on.
Then why'd you give it to me as an option?
Well, he was just throwing all his ideas out there. 2 was to do this surgery where they just
pop it,
puncture it,
the
tube, and then stitch it up. And then the third one was like basically
take off the ear.
Yeah, pretty much flay up the whole the
Evander Holyfield his ass.
Reconstruct it, and it had multiple tubes. And he's like, but that's only like basically if 2 fails. So we want a second option. But yeah, sounds like Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
You're alive, bitch.
Oh man, it was just like went in there for a fucking rabies shot.
Went in there, get his goddamn nails clipped.
Like,
that's why you don't bring him in to get the rabies shot.
$750.
My dog, Luda, the last time he went to the vet, they're like, all right, yeah, we'll bring him in. And they're like, oh, it's been like 9 years since he's been here, so we need a rabies shot. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, why haven't you having it in here? I've had no reason to bring him in.
Right.
They wanted to charge my mom $600 this week for a fucking X-ray.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because Rowdy got tangled up. I think he sprained his ankle. Like a human equivalent to spraining the ankle.
Yeah, high ankle sprain.
Yeah, and they wanted to do a $600 X-ray.
No, we're good.
Told him, no, I'm good. Well, give me some pain meds, and we'll see if he walks it off in a few days.
Yeah,
but they needed to send it to a specialist.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, they don't do that.
A human X-ray, they don't even cost $600.
Yep, right. Yeah. Oh, and that motherfucker, he's been on drugs, so he's got pain pills.
You gotta get him off that stuff, man. It's not good.
Getting
him druggy.
He doesn't want to take it. I've been trying to get sneaking in pepperonis.
Don't make him a statistic of the opioid crisis, man.
You gotta get the greeny pill pockets, man. They're peanut butter. They're like
peanut butter box is here.
It's like a cup.
It
has a little hole in it. It's like mushy peanut butter. You put the pill in it, form.
Yeah, I know it is, Greeny.
Oh, the dogs, he inhales that. That's how they take their flea stuff.
These fuckers are smart, though. Like, they eat around it.
Yeah, he mushes it around. I have to
So what I do is I give them a few of them without
cheese.
the stuff, without the pill in it, and they eat the shit out of them. And then once they realize it's just a treat, by the time you put the pill in it, they just inhale it.
Right.
We use the old cream cheese.
Yeah.
They love cream cheese. Philadelphia brand. They don't like that cheap shit.
No, the store brand shit.
Yeah,
I was telling him with the pill thing for me, it's like Trifexis, that thing doesn't matter. He's gonna try to fight it. I have to trick him and make it seem like I have another treat ready for him, so he inhales it and doesn't really think about it.
Yeah, that's what I do with the greeny things. By the time once they start inhaling them, I threw the pill in there and they just inhale it.
I try, but sometimes he still.
But I don't know how Trifexis is. My dogs take.
They know that shit.
My dogs take Bravecto, which is like a meaty tablet. So I guess it doesn't have like the chemical.
Well, even I can smell that shit.
Yeah, that Trifexis is. Both of our dogs had seizures on Trifexis. We had to take them off.
I wish mine would.
My dogs take Bravecto every 3 months for their fleas.
Oh, well, like I was saying, that piece of shit's on pain pills. I got a Christmas tree cake at work today.
Yes.
And I brought it home.
No.
I was going to stick it in the fridge. I was going to stick it in the fridge.
He got it.
And I stuck it on the counter. Tori opened it, okay? She started to eat it, and he came out of nowhere and fucking great
like
white on Shark Week. Just
off the counter?
Out of her hand?
Tori was holding it, standing next to me while I was doing the dishes. And he came out of nowhere and just snatched the whole, and she started fucking crying. She probably took like 1 or 2 bites.
Well, that happened to me. I was eating a Wendy's chicken sandwich, and the damn Weimaraner, the fat ass, decided he wants to go out. So I go over there and I unlock the door and I just moved my arm down slightly, and that motherfucker went and got a bite of my chicken sandwich. I kicked his ass out in the yard. And I'm like, you fucking stay out here.
My dogs don't know what they're missing with human food.
Well, I don't give them food either. And that motherfucker got it.
They prey on the kids when they got food, and
that motherfucker baited me up.
Dogs are pedophiles.
He's a predator. He was in the bedroom, and she let him out. And didn't put him back in there because whenever they're eating and stuff, I don't even fuck with it. I just put him up so I don't have to constantly yell at him or worry about him actually nipping him. And of course, she let him out, and then she was eating with him just sitting right there. And he just
that's not her.
Hey man,
that's what I said. I was like, don't cry, don't cry.
I can't be upset with Forrest because Christmas tree cakes are
fucking badass, man. I was
like,
upset.
I ate mine today. It was good.
I looked over and she started eating, and I'm like, motherfucker, I just gonna keep washing my dishes. Just ignore
what?
My dishes.
Oh, dishes.
Washing my bitches.
Fucking, I wanted that Christmas tree cake, and then all of a sudden I look over and caught him just snatching.
Great white. Hey, Shark Week's over, man.
So he had the film coating on the roof of his mouth.
No, his mouth was.
It'll be. You'll have to pull the rest of it out of his ass.
White frosting and sprinkles.
It's just that, or you're just gonna drag it around the house. You're gonna have to get some tweezers or something and just. Hey, it's going to be awkward for both of you, trust me.
I wanted that Christmas tree cake, though, man.
Let's go buy some more, man.
Speaking of that, supposedly, once Little Debbie's done selling their supplies right now, they're done. Again. Remember?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, they did this one time, and, like, there was such a demand, they ended up bringing it back. Well, supposedly, like, whenever all, like, the Little Debbie's are gone now, they're unlimited supply. When they're gone, they're gone.
So any Little Debbie's cake?
Gone.
I thought that was, like, the Hostess stuff.
Little Deborah. Look it up.
Fuck Little Debbie's, man.
Uncle Deborah.
Will they be back, though?
From what I understand, no. They're closing house.
You got an inside source?
I forgot which news source it was, but it was pretty credible. If I saw it, it had to have been like Barstool. Or, yeah, it had to have been it. But, yeah, that's going to be, it's going to be sad for all the ho-ho cake lovers.
Bullshit.
Yeah. It'd be a travesty. I wonder if somebody's going to sacrifice 400 Christmas tree cakes to make a dip at your party again this year. You're the reason there's a shortage.
Well, I mean, in all
that was really good, though. But the graham crackers.
How do we know it wasn't
zebra? Wasn't that Claire?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do we know it wasn't zebra cake?
It could have been.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. It's just a different form.
No, a Christmas tree is in the shape of a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah, but
you just literally said what I just said. It's all the same.
No,
the cake's
the same,
but it's just in a different shape.
Icing,
there's different sprinkles on it.
No.
Yes, I just had one today.
Yeah, it might be different sprinkles, but the cake is the cake, and there's icing is the icing. It's just a different shape and.
I think it's got different cake batter or something.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It's
it does. Same. It has.
It's vanilla cake.
No, there's a different ingredient.
Is there a cream filling inside the zebra cake?
Yes. Yeah, the white cream.
Yes, that's the part of the zebra.
Yeah.
No, it's the white part of the zebra.
Something different about
they literally taste exactly the same.
Maybe the icing.
If we did,
okay, different.
We need to get them, and we're gonna blindfold Ross, and he's gonna do a back-to-back, and he's gonna tell us if it's zebra cake, put
it on the schedule for next
Christmas
week.
Tree cake, zebra cake, or Kano's wiener.
No.
Which one is it?
This cake is furry.
We'll get some cake batter out of him.
Oh God!
Wow.
He's into it. Look at him.
He's smiling. He's excited.
He just knocked your Dale Earnhardt card off.
You motherfucker.
Hey man, that's a prized possession.
That's Drew Bledsoe.
Oh, he got replaced by a fucking legend. No, I ain't talking about John Legend.
Punch you. Won't punch you. Won't punch you.
Yeah, I guess take the sprinkles off so he doesn't know which one's which.
Yes, like we got to make them the same.
Speaking of Kano, he's confused.
About what? His sexuality?
His sleeping areas. His sleeping arrangements.
Is he trying to get in the bed with you? That's
what.
Same shit's going on in my house.
I totally fucked him up with his sleeping arrangements.
Yes, same fucking thing in my house.
Since the first night I brought him home, his go-to
under the bed
has been either on the dog bed or he slithers off and goes under the bed.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact, he's about 100 pounds heavier than he probably was when I brought him home.
Doesn't quite fit.
That one night about a year and a half ago. So, I think I've said on the podcast how he would go under the bed, he doesn't fit under the bed, and then all night I just feel him fucking rooting underneath the bed like a fucking grub worm, just trying to make his way through.
Groundhog.
So, last week, I bought some 1x12s, painted them black with my paint sprayer and all that, and I filled in under.
Yeah, so he can't get under there.
So my bed looks like a platform bed now, even though it's not a platform bed.
Yeah, it looks like a big old pallet.
Yeah. So the first night, I put them bitches in, I lay in bed, and I hear. As soon as I lay in bed, I hear. That's him fucking hitting the 1x12s.
Trying to get
He's like, fuck! I can't get on the bed. So all night, I just hear. I look over. He is sitting in the middle of my bedroom, not knowing where to fucking sleep. I'm like, bitch, every night you go between the goddamn dog bed and under the bed. I eliminated under the bed. So go on the fucking dog bed. Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked his world up. So does he not sleep all night?
Well, that was the first night. And then ever since then, every night...
Look at your dick. Show off.
Ever since then, that was last week. Ever since then, as soon as I lay in bed, he jumps on the bed.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to fucking sleep on a goddamn bed.
So he's just all over the place.
So he fucking roots underneath my pillows or fucking lays on top of me and all that shit until 3 seconds later I fucking just throw him off the bed. So, hey, leave Drew Bledsoe alone.
I mean, he's got all day to sleep. He don't give a fuck if you do.
Hey! So, and the same time, Jesus. And when I bought the wood, I also bought the dolly because I don't know if I mentioned it on there. Last podcast how I was getting the gun safe in.
Yeah.
And how y'all were supposed to help me bring it in.
Yes.
Last Thursday, and then John canceled the podcast.
Dick.
Earlier in the day on Thursday. So fun fact, I brought the safe in by myself on Thursday because my friends who committed to help me bring the shit in.
I don't remember that.
Did not show up to help me.
Not true.
It is.
He canceled it. Your friend. Your friend canceled. I would have been here.
So, they delivered the safe. They put it in the garage.
You could have said, "Hey man, I still need a hand with this safe," and been like, "Okay, no problem."
I had it in the house quick. So I'm like, "Fuck, it's a."
So what are you bitching about?
It's a 400-pound safe. I ran it the appliance dolly. 400 pounds sounds heavier than what it actually is.
Well, if you got wheels, it's all leverage.
I got Jack Joseph and Tom O'Leary. My muscles right here.
Yeah.
So. They dropped it in the garage.
It's like Little Red Riding Hood and
I was able just to get the furniture. I pushed it up, got the furniture dolly on it, strapped it, tilted the furniture dolly back. I'm like, all right, let me think this out. There's like a 6 or 8 inch step up you have to do to get in my house. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I got that the little shipping blanket.
Oh yeah, you can just scoot.
So what I did was I took the threshold out between the kitchen and the garage. I put that blanket in.
I'm like,
yeah, I was like, you know what I do is I'll tilt the thing back, turn the cart, and then drop the safe down on that and leave it on the cart. And then once I get in the kitchen, I'll spin it around.
Yeah.
I put it on that blanket. I was able to drag that fucker straight through the goddamn house on the cart.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you call.
I got in the bedroom, tilted the cart back up, placed it where I wanted to be. Bam, done.
Yeah. They dropped my safe off in the garage, where the garage is.
I had him drop it right by the door in the garage.
I drug it through, wobbled it through the garage, set it down onto a blanket, and then I just slid that blanket all the way through.
Well, guys, thanks for letting me know how one person can take this, because you said that's the reason you got a big safe, so one person couldn't take it. And you literally only took one person to get your safes in the house. Thanks for telling everybody.
Thanks for putting that shit on the fucking internet, Micah. God damn.
He looked at me like, damn it, he's right.
That wasn't the purpose of mine.
But we had this conversation last podcast. Well, yeah, I got a big safe. That way one person couldn't take it. Because I was like, I just need a little one. I'm getting a big one. Yeah, one person by themselves can't get it.
If that safe is full, it might be hard to move.
No. No.
That's right.
Just like he said, he pushed that motherfucker through the house like it was
through the fucking kitchen, around the recliner, around the corner,
like it was a canoe in the pool.
Yeah. Yep.
You're gonna have to bolt that thing down then.
Hey, it might be already be bolted down.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Oh man.
That is funny you brought that up.
Well, y'all actually, I'm sitting there thinking about y'all. Like, I'm great at disputing facts. We talked about this today. You can't argue facts, Johnny. And you know what? He thought about it, arguing for a minute, and he's like,
damn.
Fuck, he's right.
See, that wasn't my argument. I just needed my stuff locked up. But he wanted a big one. So
well, now you just made it easier for him to get all your shit because it's in one place.
We got to find the fucking blanket.
Well, maybe they bring their own blanket.
He's got his blankets locked up in the safe. Now what?
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Sticky Bandits? This is the Blanket Bandit. All right.
It's bolted.
Bolted. Michael Bolton plays while?
Michael Bolton.
Yeah, does it play while
as soon as you open it, as soon as you put in the 6-digit code and you open it.
I don't even know a Michael Bolton song or I'd break out.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got a couple bangers.
I'm sure you'd hear it at Lowe's.
I just hadn't been there for that.
Yeah.
That track.
Was it BYOB? Bring your own blanket?
Bring your own Bolton.
Oh, yeah.
That's
good. Bang your own Bolton. When I was in the Home Depot, though, getting the dolly, I didn't hear any music.
It's because Home Depot sucks at
that one. Fuck you, Home Depot.
I don't like Home Depot. Home Depot is like, man, I don't know. I'm trying to compare it to it. To me, the Home Depot is the Moe's of Southwestern food, okay? Chipotle and Chili's is way better.
Oh, Moe's is better.
No, fuck you.
Chipotle.
You don't put that shit on Moe's name.
Yeah,
Moe's is dirty as fuck.
I'll take Moe's over Chipotle. Oh my god, every fucking day. You go get your fucking all natural fucking chicken.
It just tastes better, man.
I got a fucking.
What happened to you?
Every time I eat Moe's, I fucking get seasick.
Chipotle, I got a fucking steak quesadilla, and it was like...
He said they put pot roast.
It was pot roast, man. It was like they put...
Ain't no goddamn pot roast.
Pot roast quesadilla, and I'm like,
they
what
traded
the
out
fuck
your
is
steak
this?
for some pot roast? No.
Like, bro, this is the worst.
No, man.
Like, Moe's kicks Chipotle's ass all day.
Did you take one of Forrest's pain pills? When you... Hey, man, the pot roast is good.
Hell yeah, man.
I said the pot roast is shit. You fucking made a pot roast quesadilla.
Well, there's your problem. You go there for pot roast. It's Southwest food, man.
I wanted a steak quesadilla, man.
Steak quesadilla.
I don't even know how to spell quesadilla.
Just put CASE dash dilla. Case of dillas. Case of dildos.
Hey,
Queso.
spell check. I got it right.
Yeah.
That boy, it's QUESADILLIA.
You read that shit off the...
I can't fucking see that
You
far.
got glasses on now. You can see that.
I actually can see that. But I can... there's some words I can't spell. Give me credit. Maybe that's why I couldn't spell, because I could never see the words I was reading.
Credit.
Told you to do spell check today.
You told me to?
Yeah.
Did I misspell shit?
Yeah.
On what?
Your email and your spreadsheet.
I don't care.
How do you get stuff wrong on stuff that has spell? If it has a squiggly line on it, it means you spelled it wrong.
It doesn't always show.
Yeah,
No.
It doesn't always.
Unless you actually physically run it. So I assume everything's good.
No, you can't assume, man.
I shared the contents, and I really didn't care. Like, they'll get my message.
Right. No, it's all good.
It was kind of a fuck you email anyway, so go ahead, bash me on my spelling.
Well, and some of the letters, like, you can just tell it's a typo where you're just you spelled
Typing
it,
fast.
but you're just it was just all.
Well, I wanted to make it look like I didn't spend a lot of time on it.
You did a good job.
You succeeded.
Was there a lot, or just like a few?
Just a few.
Like, did I say like shart instead of shirt or something?
There'll be times I got to put like AM or AN, and I put and.
Yeah.
No, I think you misspelled courier.
Probably like 93 times.
Yeah, instead of CURRIER, it'd be COUR.
It is CEO?
No, you said CURR.
That's how it should spell, right?
No, it's COURI.
Courier?
That's how it's spelled.
Oh, well, whatever. It didn't ask me to spell it right.
Right.
So.
Did you understand what he was saying?
I did.
That's all that matters.
all that matters.
And even if you did spell check, there's multiple options on how to spell.
Right.
So
it's pronunciation.
Yeah.
Tomato, same thing.
You just did, what is it, Old English, maybe?
Caramel.
Old Lakeland. That's what we did. We did Old Lakeland. You think I'll get any feedback on that one, or that one's just gonna die?
I don't know.
Think I'll get challenged? I'm looking for a fight.
I don't think so.
I like it.
Confrontation.
I felt like a Mythbuster is what I felt like. I feel like I debunked the entire fucking theory. Is what I felt like I did. Although I did agree with a couple small points, but they were very small. Because I didn't want him to feel like I was...
That's what she said.
Minuscule points.
Hey, it's not the size of the point. It's the size of the point.
Did he get the job done?
I don't know yet, because I won't be there for a few days, so I'll see next week.
After tomorrow, I'm off to the new year.
Good for you.
Him
too.
Yeah, Mike.
I gotta work 4 more days.
He spends a lot of times trying to convince people
they're wrong.
They're wrong,
and they are.
And a lot of times it's like they're challenging him on something that he opened, and then he has to convince them that it actually is a problem. It's a weird thing.
It is a weird thing. It's just like it's one of them things. Like, if I feel like that I'm right and I can support it with evidence, I'm gonna try. But if
you gotta show your work, man. Like when you do math equations when you're in school, you gotta show your work.
Like basically, this thing there was a concern. Yeah, there was a.
Why is Mike twerking there in the lab? He's showing his work.
The problem is like there was a concern with something, and I could have probably
dislocate his elbows.
Probably could have answered this in maybe 4 or 5 sentences.
He has.
Well, I spent my entire day on it today, and I created a spreadsheet, and I did a complete fucking test.
And you spelled curry.
I did math. I accounted like. They already put me on the accounting team, bro. Seriously.
You're all about some numbers.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
I am a numbers person, I guess you could say.
You got Asperger's?
Asperger's. I've never ate one, but fuck.
Some Taco Bell burritos.
After Taco Bell, like your taste buds change, you might be into something like that, like some, a good old Asperger.
I gotta check out the menu. I haven't been there in a little while.
I'll tell you what, if Miss Croatia was an Asperger, She looked like something from Checkers.
Even if she was an Asperger, I don't think I'd eat it.
Yeah, you would.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's like one bite. Everybody knows the rules.
After a sweaty soccer game,
I mean,
she's been out there baking all day, and then she wants you to eat her ass.
I mean,
like she probably had nachos and cheese and a bunch of beer.
Well, she hadn't shit yet.
Yeah, but I mean, there's been brewing. It's probably seeping out her skin.
So you would go to the playground right next door to the fucking sewer system?
After a soccer game, no. I might poke it, but I ain't gonna eat it after a sweaty soccer game.
What are you gonna do? Shove them in the pool?
Maybe take a shower first, and then you go.
Well, then what happens if the mood's gone? Like everything's just like killed because I gotta get a shower.
No, she needs to get a shower.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What if it kills her vibe and she's like, "Nah, I got second thoughts. Like you need to go, bro."
Or she just started playing with herself in the shower and she said she don't need you.
No, you're right. Like you're done because you wanted a shower.
You got to go in the shower with her.
Well, just
there you go. See, now we solved the problem.
How do you know it even's gonna smell? You just already had this preconceived condition. Like
it does. That's just. I am assuming, sitting out in the sun.
Who said she was in the sun? She may be on the shaded side of the stadium.
What?
If she's in a luxury.
What did I walk back into?
It's fucking winter over there, man. Can't you tell the poor girl's freezing?
Talking about Miss Croatia again?
Yeah, she's not freezing.
Talking about Miss Croatia again?
Yeah,
we're talking about Asperger's. Would you eat one?
Asperger? I love hamburgers.
No, an Asperger.
Sure.
Okay. See, Ross would try an Asperger, and I'm like, what if the Asperger was Miss Croatia? He said he wouldn't do it.
I don't know, man.
I mean, she's already looks like she's wrapped in a Checkers wrapper, right?
Oh yeah,
And everybody knows how great Checkers is.
I mean, she's greasy.
And there's a lot of ketchup and mustard in that.
Load it.
Well, that's where he starts going into like, she probably had nachos. I'm like, she doesn't look like a nacho eater.
I love nachos.
Yeah.
Nachos are
recycled nachos.
You have yet to prove this point wrong.
Yeah, he'd be eating vegan nachos.
Straight from
She's
her butt.
Vegan, yeah.
Straight from her butt, man.
It's already like
I already had my
you
brain.
Think about this.
My brain already goes to like the most negative scene that it could be.
Yeah, think about this. You would never get that stabbing feeling in your gum or the roof of your mouth from a hard nacho.
They're pre-processed nachos.
Yes, they're pre-chewed.
Yes. Unfortunately, all the nutrients are sucked out of it.
Yeah,
nutrients.
But who eats nachos for the nutrients?
Right. I eat it for the refried beans.
Yes.
We're not talking about eating nachos.
Same consistency. You get the same consistency.
Instead of refried beans, these are refined beans.
Yes, refined from Miss Croatia's ass.
Come on, man. I'm not eating her poo.
Refined beans.
Poo beans.
It's only poo if you make it poo.
How do you know that they got nachos at this game? Like in Croatia, they might serve like some weird shit, like I don't know,
it's actually in Kuwait
sauerkraut or something.
It's actually in Qatar, I think.
Guitar.
Guitar.
Like a Gibson?
The soccer games are in Qatar.
Do you think they got popcorn?
They don't have alcohol. I know that.
Really, no alcohol?
No, they're not serving alcohol.
How do they have fun?
It's in the Middle East, man. I guess they're against that stuff.
It's in the Middle East. Croatia is
Qatar. The game's in Qatar, man.
We don't know where
the World Cup is in Qatar.
So, what do they drive to the game?
Huh?
What do they drive to the game?
The car.
I'm so confused.
Oh my god. Qatar.
It's in the Middle East. Is it next to Iraq or something?
No.
Baghdad?
Our camel's still main transport.
Lord Almighty.
It's right there. It looks like a freaking a mole.
Well, it looks pretty nice in that picture up on the top left.
Off of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kuwait. Okay.
Next to the UAE. Which is UAE is like
wow.
per cap, or Dubai, like UAE is like the richest country
yes,
per
Dubai is capita.
Yeah.
But that's so crazy is we think how big it is just here. The whole fucking world's huge. We have never even experienced that part of the world and probably never will.
I've never traveled further than...
I know you've been to Boston.
I've never traveled further...
Nicaragua?
Than here.
Bermuda?
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
And I was there for one day for business purposes.
Bermudas.
I'd never even saw a beach. No, I literally flew a plane.
You drove?
I flew a little prop plane.
Yourself? I didn't have a pilot's license.
I flew in a little prop plane that held maybe a dozen people from West Palm Beach to the Bahamas. Did a site survey.
Were there drugs on board?
No.
Are you
Did a site survey, and then...
Yep, this is Bahama.
Then wondered why my cell phone didn't work. in
you're in the middle of the fucking ocean.
In 2004, and then flew a prop plane back to West Palm that day, and then flew back to Tampa from West Palm.
One engine or two?
An
propeller?
engine on each wing.
Was it propeller style?
Yep.
Wow. How far would you have made it if one engine went out?
As far as the other one would take you.
Yep, all the way to the scene of the crash.
Yeah. How far did the second one take you? To the scene of the crash. Is that Ron White?
Yeah. Hey, man. When the other engines fail, how far is it going to take us?
To the scene of the crash. Yeah, he said he was drunk off his ass. To the scene of the crash.
We were moving at the speed of smell, and the pilot come on over the intercom system, which was stupid because he could have just turned around and said,
"Hey,
hey, folks, we'll be there in 30 minutes." I was hammered. I didn't give a shit. I'm like, fuck it, take it down.
Take it
down. It's good stuff, man. When that whole blue collar thing came out, I remember pissing my pants laughing.
I was in shock when I realized Larry the Cable Guy really wasn't a Larry the Cable Guy.
He was never a cable guy.
Yeah, it was all a show. Like he don't talk like this.
Get her done.
Yeah, he literally talks like a normal voice. I'm like,
I don't believe
you think about it, that guy made $1 million, over $1 million, talking about farts and boogers and get her done.
Wearing a sleeveless flannel shirt.
Yeah, he was a trendsetter, man.
It all started like a radio bit.
Yeah, he used to call in.
Ron, was it? Ron, I heard?
Yeah, Ron, yeah. And he used to be a call-in, and he's everybody's favorite cable guy, Larry.
Yeah.
He used to always start off with, "What the hell is this, Russia?" Like, everyone.
I loved it. And the funny thing is, the worst one, like, there was like 4 great comedians on there.
Yeah.
And the head guy, to me, wasn't the best one. Jeff
Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy. He was my least favorite out of all of them.
Yeah.
Me, it was Ron White.
I seen a documentary thing where, like, Bill Engvall and Larry the Cable Guy actually had, like, this thing going on. Like, Bill Engvall hated him because Bill Engvall felt like it was his time to be the top guy, and Larry, like, just came in out of, like, unexpectedly and stole the whole fucking show and, like, stole his thunder. So, like, that guy's like, all right, it's my time. I'm going to be the guy. And then he was fucking backseat, and, like, he was very, like, he was on there and, like, I was very bitter. I was pissed off about it.
Because Bill Engvall was big when that shit came out, and like no one knew who Larry the Cable Guy is.
And whenever he did, that fucker blew up, man.
Ron White was my favorite, then Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, and then
you caught me. You caught the tater. Are you Ron Taylor Salad White? You got me. Now my son Tater taught. And man, that was a good one.
Yep. And he was always talking about his bulldog.
Yeah. Sluggo.
Yeah.
Sluggo's over there.
I ain't got no thumbs.
Hey, man, I ain't got no thumbs. Help me out. So I gave him a hand. Yeah. I remember watching that whole deal, like a family gathering for Christmas. Like somebody got the DVD, and we were pissing our pants laughing. Speaking of that, I'm going to have a big family get-together on Christmas. I got my dad's side of the family coming over. And we're doing something, a little outside of the normal Christmas, routine of the old ham or the old, I don't know what your family does. Chicken pot pie, I don't know,
pizza.
Lasagna.
Yeah. You usually do like lasagna and hams.
See, I was close. Well, we are doing a full-fledged taco bar with a nacho cheese fountain. And we're doing smoked potatoes, baked potatoes with pulled pork and brisket in them.
Sounds pretty good.
That sounds amazing.
So, if you don't like what your family's having, come on over.
Yeah, I was about to say, can me and my family come on over?
Come on over. Come on over. We got to make some rounds. We got to go to my mom and dad's in the morning, and then we're going back to my house for my dad's side of the family, and then we're going to Ashton's mom and dad's. Friday night, we're going to her aunts and grandmother's, so we're going to be busy a little bit. We don't even have youngins yet, man.
All over.
Christmas on a Sunday this year, isn't it?
Sure is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a low of 33 degrees.
It starts tomorrow.
Yes, I think it's next Thursday or Friday, a low of 33. It's going to be fuck near freezing, literally.
Yeah. Christmas Day, the highs are going to be in the low 50s. Yeah. But starting tomorrow, we won't see the 80s again.
Oh, damn.
Hallelujah.
We won't see the 80s again. Man, I love, Prince and shit and, The heat is
AC/DC and
Guns N' Roses.
The 80s is good.
Tell me how you...
But I guess it would be nice. You know, get a little bit Boy George. What was it? Boy George Strait? Fuck, I don't know.
I thought it was Limp Bizkit.
Oh, no. George Michaels.
Yeah. I thought it was Limp Bizkit.
What about Metallica, man?
Yeah.
Turn the page.
Is that right?
Yeah. Lonely Highway East on my heart. Even though that's a remake.
Man, I was killing it this week. Like, something would happen and I would just bust out in song lyric based on whatever the situation was.
Dead or alive.
Yeah, as we were crossing the street, it'd be shit like that, and it was just like I was killing it for a little bit.
Oh, he was Mr. Vanilla 863.
Yeah, I got a new nickname at my local coffee shop. So does he. He goes by. Wait for this.
Is that the Instagram model who posts up by the tree?
Wait for this. Blanco Jonko. Yes. Blanco Jonko. And that means...
Mr. 863!
No.
Mr. Vanilla.
Yeah. Blanco Jonko means White John.
Yeah. I got that.
And then...
Mr. Vanilla.
Because I get vanilla almond in my coffee because it doesn't mess up my stomach. And it gives it a little hint of vanilla. So it's like French vanilla creamer, you know what I mean? So I get that, and they special order it in just for me because I'm the only customer to ask for it. Yeah. But that's the kind of level we're on now because we visit daily, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a day.
Wow.
Yeah, we're on a first name basis. So my new nickname is Mr. Vanilla.
And then Mr. Vanilla?
They said, yeah, Mr. Vanilla, and I'm like, oh, 863, Dolly. And I'm like...
He was doing some Pitbull karaoke in there.
So then they put Pitbull on, right? And then John's like, hey, man, go up there and do karaoke. I'm like, I don't know the fucking lyrics. He's like, well, just turn the payment system around. It was like a tablet.
Gasolina!
Well, I had the whole fucking lyrics, like, for karaoke. I'm like, this is perfect. It was like, I don't know, like Amazon Prime Music or something. Shot. This one was, tonight, I'm gonna love on you tonight. Oh, no. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was like, I'll work my ass off and still can't pay the rent.
I don't know that one.
Let's get it, though. Ooh.
My Pitbull
All right,
song
on
thing.
305, I don't even know the words, man.
All I know is shot.
It's like, put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby.
Hey, he's a NASCAR team owner, man.
Excuse me. Yeah, he is, man. They had a great season.
Trackhouse, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Armando. Armando's
I meant to show you that video. I'll show you next week. He was on Mr. The Watermelon Man was on Cletus's.
Yeah, they put wheels on a Crown Vic.
Yeah. You saw like casters. Yeah.
They made it.
So you're a follower too? So you watch that shit? Or just
I seen it. I just seen it now. Yeah. I guess because it listens to our conversations and that shit pops up.
Recommend it?
Yes, but I seen they repaved Rockingham Speedway.
I did see that.
And they were putting new walls up, and they're saying we're having to put new walls up because beforehand we didn't know about a guy named Ross Chastain. Yeah. So like, man, he's an international superstar.
They're putting this week. They're putting safer barriers up at North Wilkesboro too.
North Wilkesboro.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll be a.
Yeah, they did a tour there.
They got to do that for the All-Star race, right?
They're doing a tour there for all the renovations they're doing. And the only reason why they didn't pave the track is because Dale Earnhardt Jr. said, you got to run this race on this old surface first.
Sure.
So like Dale Jr. has that fucking power. It's like, no, man.
Well, when they pave it, it's gonna suck for about 10 years.
He's like, y'all can't pave that track. You got to run the All-Star race on the old track.
I wish they would never pave these tracks.
The old track that had fucking weeds and trees growing out of that shit a year ago.
Every time they pave a racetrack, it sucks for about 10 years. It's a one-groove wheelie, and it sucks.
It has no characteristics.
Until it gets slimy and greasy and, where you actually got to drive the son of a bitch, okay? Speaking of that, I went racing last weekend and my team won. We set fast time. We won the first race, then we finished second in the second race. It was a good weekend.
Hell yeah.
We started the season off with a win. And we ended the season with a win.
Shit.
That's right.
But the new North Wilkesboro thing, they're renovating it back to what it was in the 80s.
It's awesome, like a retro type.
Like they redid the suites.
Modern retro.
They redid all the suites exactly how they were.
That's awesome.
When the last race was there.
They need to keep that.
All the furniture there is the same old furniture
Retro.
that they had to reupholstered
Yeah.
in the old Rick Allen from NBC.
Yeah.
I guess he does upholstery.
Really?
He's redoing all the furniture there.
That's cool.
In new upholstery, but the same fucking fabric and shit it was back in the day.
That's cool. I hope they keep like the walls and stuff painted like that, and like
they
you have that classic
the
flair.
paint that is still there, like with the Winston logos. The paint that is still there is in good shape. That burp tasted gross. Apparently they clear coated over all that stuff to lock in the patina and all that.
Good.
You know the chairs there to have the seat backs and all that.
Yes.
They're keeping all that
refurbished.
They're literally leaving the track as it was after that last race.
That's awesome. It's
but
like,
just refreshing it, making it brand new, but keeping the same look.
It's like if I went and got a 1965 Shelby Mustang and I restored it. Like, and you put a little small modern flair on it. You give it you resurrect it, so to say. They're doing the same thing at the racetrack. I think that's cool.
I don't know how many feet, but the entire infield, they lowered. They sunk down. So
now it'll hold water.
Well, and no, but like Dave Moody said, it did that in the past. Like, no matter if it was just a drizzle, but they put all new drainage in there.
Yeah.
But they lowered it down so they could put all the haulers in there, and people can still see across the track.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'm glad to see that. Like, racing's not completely dead. Although the sports got completely out of hand.
And 2 years ago, that track was completely overgrown with brush and trees and all that.
Yeah, it was on the verge of getting knocked down.
Dale Jr. and his crew came out there and fucking weeded the whole thing just so iRacing can scan it, and now it's fucking going to be doing NASCAR again.
Man, it's awesome. Like, I used to hate Dale Jr. Like, he was not my favorite driver. Like,
but he's a big-time historian, man. He's all about the history of the sport.
Ever since he's got out of racing and become like this social media personality and stuff, I like the hell out of the guy. Like
he was not on social media until he won the Daytona 500 with Hendrick.
Oh, really?
He was like, you know what? Like that week of Daytona, he was like, if I win people were like, when are you on social media? He was like, you know what? If I just joking around, if I win the 500,
I'll get on.
I'll join Twitter. And the next day after the 500, he won, and he was posting on Twitter.
But I like what he's doing. Like, he's keeping the history of the sport intact. Like, everything's been on this path of modernization. Well, he's like, even in his radio show, like, he's bringing guys on there from, different time periods to talk about their time and to like help you understand like how much it has grown and like the challenges they faced versus today. Like, the guys today that are racing, if they knew what the guys way back in the day without all this safety equipment did, it was fucking pretty historic, like heroic, really is what it is. Like, you were a fucking test dummy out there gonna get your neck broke. Like, how more people didn't die is beyond me.
I've seen like videos like Rusty Wallace and all that. He was like, back then we thought like what we were
thought
doing
you
was
had
safe.
great stuff.
Like, he was like, but looking back at it, it was stupid. He was like he didn't run like
headrest
and all that. He was like, because it limited my vision. He was like, now it is like thinking back. He was like, that was stupid.
Oh yeah, well, if you don't know any better, it's just like today if they took everything out, like even today, like they think they got good stuff. Well, where are they going to be at in another 10, 20 years? And it's like, fuck, how did we not have this 10 years ago?
Let's think about the people that are flying planes for the first time or jumping out of planes and being the test guys for parachuting and stuff.
Like fucking Ryan Newman. Half the roll cage in these cars are named after accidents. Ryan Newman. Yeah.
There's an Earnhardt bar and a Petty bar. Like
the Newman bar saved Ryan Newman's life in the fucking wreck in Daytona 2 years ago. And then they added other bars after that. Yeah. Like literally they said the Newman bar that we added like 10 years prior saved his life, and then we found other things that happened in that accident that we can add.
Right, because he went flipping at Daytona back in the old Alltel car, and that's where it came because it collapsed.
Yeah,
so.
and they added the Newman bar, which was pretty much like a gusset between the side bar and the freaking Halo bar that they put there.
It's innovation, man.
Yep.
Innovation. Safety.
Dale Jr.'s great, though, man.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
He's cool.
What the fuck does Kyle Petty have to do with this? That was on his download a few months ago. Like him and his co-host are arguing about something, and then his co-host probably was like, "Well, Kyle Petty said this," and in the middle of the podcast, Dale Jr., what the fuck does Kyle Petty have to do with this? And Dale Jr. ended up making that into a shirt and sold like 1 million of them fucking things. What the fuck does Kyle Petty have to do with this?
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
It's like Forrest Gump was running and he said, "Have a nice day," and they made a fucking T-shirt. Yeah. Guy made millions of dollars on it.
Dale Jr. sold 1 million. What the fuck does Kyle Petty have to do with this?
Or even the old classic bumper sticker. Yeah. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Straight Forrest Gump.
Straight, man.
Yep.
Damn straight. Hey, man, how bad does it suck to be y'all and have to go to work tomorrow?
That's not bad.
Yeah. I don't get to say that often, so I'm just like...
One day.
I just got to make it through a half a day tomorrow, then I'm off for a month.
Next week, while you're at home on vacation, I'll send you a picture from Chili's.
Yeah. I'm only working half a day tomorrow. Once the all-staff meeting's over, I'm going home.
All staff?
All staff.
All staff.
Staff infection?
Staff, yep.
You already put it on your calendar. Staff infection meeting.
Staff infection. It's toxic.
Yeah. That was going to be my fantasy football team name this year, and I wish I would have done it because I had Stafford. I was going to be the staff infection. Stafford infection.
I got the first round bye at Jaws Lake.
Me too.
Yahoo gave me a D in my draft score, and I got the number 1 seed with the first round bye.
Yahoo gave me a D during the season.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass
they gave
last.
me the dick.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
Actually, you're dead last. I'm next to last. Yeah. I think.
Shows you how much Yahoo knows. I made 0 roster transactions this year.
I've made the most. I'm at like 33.
Yep.
So
your rosters suck. And actually, if you go, you can see like the medals, like the current. Yeah. I'm 3rd from the bottom, and I'm the number 1 seed.
Well, it just goes to show you that even a blind nut finds a squirrel.
Yep.
It really does.
I'll probably lose in the 2nd round in my first playoff game.
Probably the 1st round.
I have a bye week in the 1st round.
Well, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
You're going to lose in your 1st round. You're going to get beat by the last seed that made it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Probably.
Johnny's Appleseed. This is probably the worst season you've had in your league.
Yeah, usually you run the table in your own league because you're fucking crooked.
So what tattoo are you going to get, being how you're officially last?
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure we did. It was in an episode like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No, you got to do it at the beginning of the season.
No. Like, we're making the rules now because I'm not last, so... I think maybe we should get like maybe just like 2 dots on the tip of your penis so it looks like a smiley face.
Like a shocked face.
Oh, that'd fucking hurt.
And then you can say, hey, I got a smiley face on my penis.
Want to see the look of surprise? Bam! Yeah. Whip out your dick.
Yeah, then your dick had to be complete. It's got 2 eyes and a mouth.
I don't agree.
If your dick is limp, it probably looks like the face is having a stroke.
Fucking look like Rocky's eye after the Russian was done with.
If I can change,
you can
change. We all can change.
If my dick talk, that's impressive.
Yeah, if that thing like spit out some fucking Rocky shit. Yo, Adrian.
His dick probably was like, oh, hey, guys.
Yeah, if your dick could talk, what would his voice be? I think I got mine.
What's up, guys?
Might be like, oh, come on, man. Don't stick my hand there, man. Shit. You're going to do it. Fuck, man. That's not the good hole. That's the bad hole.
Meatloafers Pizza is fucking awesome. Yeah. Micah's dick sounds like little Nicky.
Oh, my God. You should see this. She had fucking meatloaf. Oh, it smells good. You should get a whiff, too. Come on, put your nose down here. Popeye's chicken's fucking awesome. Get it out of my ass, Cassius. Cassius. Get in the flask. Come on, what's the voice of your dick if it can talk?
Oh, no.
Come on, you got to come up with a voice.
Come on, John.
What's the guy that
Hey, it's me, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's me. It's
Mario?
Open up.
It's me, I'm Mario.
Open up, man. It's me. Like Cheech and Chong. Hey, man, that's not here. Hey, man.
I think mine would be like Ben Stein. With dry red eyes. Red eyes is awesome.
I see yours being like Cheech and Chong, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. You should see this, man. Oh, yeah, man, it's fucking heavy. Come on with your own voice.
He doesn't even know what to say. He's just
I don't even know.
Come on, man, just a voice of any kind. It can even be a character of some kind.
Lady-ho, today's word is penis.
Today's letter...
Kermit the Frog here.
Today, the letter of the day is 3.
Yeah.
Because that's how many orgasms I'm going to give her.
That's how many orgasms I'm not going to have today because I'm married.
You don't have no voices.
I got nothing right now.
Come
I'm
on.
too busy listening.
You've never talked to your penis and it talked back?
No, I'm not. No.
Hey!
Kind of like old Rodney Carrington.
Wake up!
Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore.
Show them to me.
Would it be like Dr. Phil? Penis
Hey,
Dr.
hey,
Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil. Okay. Okay, now we're going to refer over here to one of my colleagues. This is called the Eww See, okay?
The
Eww See. All right. Now, what you want to do is you want to set it up, okay, so she knows you're coming. Whenever you get there, you knock 3 times. If she doesn't answer, you just go ahead and barge in like the FBI, okay? Now, Mrs. McGraw over here, Mr. Dr. Phil, whenever she's ready, she just gives me the wink, okay? All she's got to do is show me that wink, kind of like Neil McCoy's. Yeah, fucking Dr. Phil is your penis. It's just giving you life lessons the whole time.
Or he could be the opposite of Dr. Phil. Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that?
That's right. Fuck that shit, I beat my own meat. Yeah, he'd be like the guy from Friday at Day Day.
Oh, my shit's dumb.
My dick dumb. That's cool, man. We all got voices for our penis.
Yeah, that's
Mine's Little Nicky.
didn't think we'd talk about our penis.
See that movie?
Penis
Black Adam?
voices.
The best character in the movie dies. Spoiler alert, Mario.
He's not even black.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he's Samoan. He's
not
black.
black. No, that's just...
The best character in that movie dies. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, though.
The Rock.
Nope. But you see him in the preview. You might see him in this preview.
No.
You saw him right there. I didn't tell you which one he was.
Okay,
Who knows? Oh,
He also... No, never mind.
I think this is a great opportunity to give Ross his Christmas gift. Yours hasn't made it yet. And he said we may not do this next week because he's got something going on. Possibly.
You have something on a Thursday next week.
Possibly.
Maybe. That's bullshit.
So I wanted to make sure that you at least got yours because I may see him. Work. You see, it's fucking breakable.
It's a brick, man.
That's not. That's a box that something came from me. Okay. As you can see, it's been opened and reused.
Hell yeah, Dale Earnhardt! Yeah!
It's a limited edition.
Limited edition.
Fanatics only.
You know what? I think I might be wrong, but I think
I was gonna get you the Bubba Wallace one, but I didn't think you'd like it.
I like Bob Wallace.
Well, I didn't think that would I figured Dale Earnhardt was more of your guy.
He is.
There's another Dale Earnhardt one with the helmet on.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was like $40. I'm like, I like Ross, but not that much.
I think this might. Micah got me a Dale Earnhardt Funko Pop.
Yes.
I think this might be number 400.
Really? That you have?
Either
There's 400 in here?
If the slot is open, that means it's been purchased and it's on its way.
Oh.
So, John, if you want to count them all,
I'm not counting.
I think this might be
They
number
can go
400.
up there with your race cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dale Earnhardt. I almost bought him not too long ago.
Right. If you look, it's literally a special edition.
Fanatics.
They got
Special
the
edition.
Right.
Wrangler Dale Earnhardt.
Thank you.
Yes. They did have a Wrangler Dale Earnhardt, I believe. You ain't gonna believe this shit. But what roped me into is the motherfucker just popped up on a Facebook ad, right? Okay, and it's like $14. But if you
That's usually a good price. Yeah.
Right. So I went on to Fanatics and it's like, oh man, 60% off. I'm like, shit, yeah. I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get
deals.
I'm gonna get this bitch for $9. I go to checkout, shipping and handling, the free freight supposedly was not free. $19.50 later. That was
check
bait
on
and
the
switch.
Jungle website, man.
So I was gonna get you two. I was gonna get you Mr. T and Hulk Hogan
Hell yeah. Oh, the combo pack? I've seen that one too.
That one, but they had Mr. T separate.
Yeah.
And Mr. T was only like $8. But damn, Hulk Hogan in the Mr. T pack, it was like $60. I'm like,
you gotta pay for the racism. That costs more.
So is Thunder Lips and
Thunder Lips.
Well, he was. He was Thunder Lips and Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat you, meatball.
I appreciate it, man. I didn't get you guys gifts lit because I assumed we were doing something next week. But thanks for the update.
No, and I don't want nothing in return, man. Like I just seen this, I'm like, man, Ross is a Funko Pop guy.
I'm gonna add it to the wall right here.
He's even got his gargoyles on, man.
He does.
I thought that was cool.
I'm gonna move the fucking R2D2 koozie. Bam.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt has been officially added. I don't have my phone on me, so I can't add him to the tally on my phone.
I thought I was going to give it away because I think it was a couple weeks ago. I thought, he ain't got they didn't even make NASCAR ones, but I knew they did.
Yeah, and I answered it. Like, oh, yeah, they got them.
Oh, like, huh. Yeah. Well, found them.
Yeah, spoiler alert for the people who can't see my office that we're in right now. I have about 400 Funko Pops hanging on the wall.
Didn't you get him Funko Pops last year?
Yeah, he got me, which one did he get me? He got me one that forced me to buy the entire collection.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore's, yeah. He bought me one of the Happy Gilmore. Yeah. A few years ago he did. He bought me one, and I had to go out and buy 3 more because I had to buy the entire collection.
Wasn't the South Park ones?
No, I have no South Park ones here. Actually,
That's
I think
hard
it might be behind. No.
Yeah. Super Troopers, I thought might have been what he got you.
Yeah, you got me a Super Trooper one.
Super Trooper, that's
what it was.
Started.
You got me a Super Trooper one, and I had to buy the rest of them.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
I wonder if they have dodgeball and shit like that, man. Then you got to get the whole team.
I don't know. I'm running out of space, guys.
You got Evil Knievel. Why don't you have his son Robbie?
It's Bob Barker and Adam Sandler.
Fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Bobby Barker, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Price is wrong, bitch.
I got thousands of dollars here.
Sure do. You're invested. So
that's not what I got invested.
So what's the number on that? Like the one that the Dale Earnhardt says number 20. So does that mean that's the 20th one ever made?
No, that means NASCAR and that NASCAR.
In that genre.
Oh shit! I dropped it.
Fucking, he just demoted or devalued the packaging.
If you see that right there, where it says NASCAR there, that means NASCAR came out with the series.
They do. It's got the hologram on it.
Yeah, and
that's
that means the Dale
licensed.
Earnhardt one is the number 20 that came out. That's what you see, like the Walking Dead.
Shit, they only had like 4 available. Who's the other ones?
Well, they probably had like Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, blah blah blah.
They did.
So they came out with a bunch of all the ones that named off. Yeah, so that means Dale Earnhardt was the number 20. They came out with it. Like
they had Dale Earnhardt Jr. too, but
Kyle Larson was number 16.
Carl Larson.
Dale Earnhardt, yeah, the Wrangler. The next one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the other one because it actually had his open face helmet on. But that one was expensive.
And they come out with multiple versions of different people. So,
well, cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot. I probably have I don't know how much I got invested, but I could easily triple or quadruple my money if I turn around and resold them for.
If you good catch. That we about fucking went off air. We about all electrocuted through the ear hole.
Like there's some here that I bought for like I think we made this conversation off the air, but like Joffrey Baratheon over there with the Game of Thrones. I want to say when I bought him, if I went to buy him online somewhere, like on Amazon and all that, he would be like $200-300.
Wow.
I paid like $60 for him. There's a Stranger Things guy over there. I paid $8.99 for him. Right now he's going for a couple $100.
Is your hot spot still the local Walmart?
No, eBay. No, every time I'm at Walmart, I go by the aisle that has them, and I'll pick them up. Yeah, if there's something that falls in where I'm looking for, if there's a character I'm looking for, I'll buy it. But eBay is my big thing. I pay fractions on eBay than what you'd buy if you went to buy them somewhere else online.
eBay.
So yeah, I could easily triple or quadruple my money right now.
It's awesome.
This is my retirement.
So is this like the modern day version of Pokemon?
Pokemon's still good.
Like, Pokemon's still going? I need to find my old cards. I think I got them out my parents' shed.
What was it? World of Warcraft? What was that card? The card game?
Pokemon.
No. World of Warcraft or...
I don't know what the fuck
I think it might be World of Warcraft. A guy at work was like, dude, World of Warcraft. He was like, I had 2 cards, and at the time, he said he sold them for like $80. Right now, if you go online, they're going for like $4,000.
Jesus.
He was like, I had 2 of those, and back freaking 2006, 2007, I sold them for like $40-$60, and right now they're going for like $400-$600.
Well, that's the only thing that makes things like worth something is like the age and the rarity of them, man.
Like the Game of Thrones ones, one I was talking to him about earlier. It's all about how many were made. Like, some of them, they only make one version of that person, and some of them, they make 20 versions of that person.
I got you.
It's all about what you get.
It's all about what you get.
Like the Game of Thrones
Same thing with cars.
Yeah.
Same thing with cars,
man.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if any modern cars now will ever be like classics because they make so many of them.
Like my dad, he was like, back in the day, in the 70s and 80s, when they grew up, he was like, Chevelles, Camaros,
they only
Challengers.
Made like
he was like
4,000 of them.
My dad was like, the people who had Challengers back then. Eventually, he was like, let me go get a Chevette or something like that. He was like, you never thought the cars back then would turn into what they are now.
Yeah, and then like, oh man, I paid $4,000 for this car, and like that's a lot of money back in the day.
Yep.
$4,000. Hell, we spend that on our porn subscription every year.
Yep.
Oh man, you can find free porn.
Every Funko, I'm doing it wrong.
Every Funko Pop in here, I paid between $8 and I think the most I paid for one in here was probably $70.
Okay, I did good then. I was on the lower end of the scale. Even with shipping and handling, they fucked me on that. Fuck Fanatics.
Brand new when they come out, they're like $8.99, $10.99.
Oh wow.
They're right there.
And this popularity pops.
And as time goes by and the readily availableness of them, that determines. Like if you go to the Walmart right now, all the ones at Walmart are $8.99.
Yeah.
So
that's the market price.
Yeah.
That mean that like this
the
is
resale values when they start going up.
To me, this is like one step up from Lego, like the characters in the Legos.
Oh, Legos! Like there's still now brand new. If you go like Star Wars Legos, if you go try to buy the fucking Millennium Falcon Lego set or the fucking Death Star.
There's a TV
Lego
show,
set.
Lego
You're spending $300 at Walmart.
There's a TV show, Lego Masters. They literally built go-karts that they could race, and Jeff Gordon showed up. I watched the episode the other night because it was just on Lego Masters.
This motherfucker pays for fucking cable satellite TV and still watches the fucking only
Jeff
thing he watches
Gordon
is the fucking local channels.
Hey, we watch Chicago Med.
Local channel.
Yes. Blacklist when it's on.
Is that on local channel?
NBC.
Yeah.
We watch.
Go back to your fucking antenna, man.
We watch The Bachelorette, The Bachelor, and The Bachelor in Paradise.
all fucking local channels.
We watch a lot of HGTV. Let me tell you.
That's not a local channel. So
Flip or flop, and I don't know. Sometimes they flop, but not often. What else do we watch? That's really about the extent of our TV watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Occasionally, I'll catch a bad movie on FX, like the Green Lantern or whatever.
They're coming out with new stuff.
With a Green Lantern 2? I hope not.
You know
You're not spoiling anything for me.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm going to talk about shit that neither of you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know.
There's a strong chance.
You watched the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, right?
Right.
With a raccoon.
James Gunn. Yeah, James Gunn, who is the director of
Is he any relation to Billy Gunn?
No.
From Rocky.
He is now the head of DC. He's the Kevin Feige, which you probably don't know who is. He's the head of Marvel. He's the one who does all the Marvel stuff.
He's like the Wang Lee of Spider-Man.
Yeah, James Gunn is now the head of DC. So they're rebooting everything now. So all the shit you know from DC, like...
What does DC stand for? Don't care?
I don't know. So, like the Wonder Woman's, Aquaman's, Batman's, Superman's, all the stuff
you know before. Why do they all gotta be mans?
All the mans!
You can be your own Superman. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
They're redoing it all.
I don't know, man.
They're starting from scratch.
Man. Just don't come on my face, man.
Like Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill announced back in October that he was coming back with Superman. Fun fact, he announced yesterday that he's no longer Superman.
Henry Cavill, that was the guy in A Knight's Tale that went against Heath Ledger.
I don't know. He was also The Witcher.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Henry Cavill was a medieval knight.
Let me Google him.
Mm-hmm. The Knight's Tale characters.
That guy.
So Superman, he's not coming back because they got a new man in charge.
Well, yeah, the new guy in charge. So, like, say you take over something, you're going to do your own thing. You're not.
I mean, like, if the wheel's rolling, why am I going to reinvent it?
Well, DC has been a failure forever. Pretty much, Superman and Aquaman have pretty much been the only, and Shazam have been the only thing. But you can't come in.
That dumbass movie with Shaquille O'Neal.
No, different Shazam.
Oh.
You can't, like, say...
The one with Will Smith.
If a company brought you in to redo everything, it would be weird if they brought you in to redo everything, but you're like, I'm going to redo everything, but we're going to keep this guy, and we're going to keep this guy.
I get confused because they let people play multiple characters, like Ryan Reynolds. Like, he can't be fucking Deadpool and Green Lantern, and like, yeah, I get confused. But, like, which one is he?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. So, like, you're saying Will Smith's a multiple character? Because he's Killshot and fucking,
Suicide Squad?
Yes. So
he's also, what's his name? He's a superhero.
Hancock.
That's not part of DC or Marvel.
What is that part of?
It's
Hancock was badass.
Yeah, but it's not part of a comic book thing.
I think I would take Hancock over Superman.
Yeah.
He's also I Am Legend.
Chris Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Evans was Fantastic Four and then ended up being Captain America.
See, that's bullshit.
But it was because they rebooted stuff. But
I don't like that.
DC brought him in because Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't meant to be what it was. It was meant to be just like it's... You come in, we're going to make these movies, but Guardians of the Galaxy blew up and became like a big thing. God damn, get the fuck out of my face. Go. Go. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to punch you that hard.
Jesus.
I punched him in his liver.
You hit him in the jejunum.
What the fuck is jejunum?
I've never thrown up my entire life. You're going to throw up today, Jackie Moon. No, I'm not. You ever been punched in the jejunum?
I've never heard of that.
I got to throw up.
We're an hour and 15 minutes into this bitch.
We're doing good.
Damn. Too bad my sex life wasn't like that.
I'm at
hour and 15 minutes.
A minute and 15 minutes into this bitch.
I seen I don't know, there's like a TikTok or something like that, and the lady's like,
TikTok's
me and my husband had sex for 3 hours the other day. We were doing role play, and he was the doctor and I was the patient. So I waited 2 hours and fucking 57 minutes in the waiting room to get
to see the doctor. That's good, man. Like, I really got
good, man.
Yeah, good, man. I really got into the doc talk guys. They do the dad jokes, and they sit there and they drink out of Ray Dunn coffee cups on the dock. Man, they had a couple good ones.
I got a dad joke.
Let's hear it.
No, you finish. I don't want to throw you off the rails. Finish your...
Well, but they had a good one on there. The hell fucking...
I threw him off the rails. God damn it!
You threw me off the rails, man.
What did the cops say to the belly button?
You're
under a vest!
You're under a vest. Oh, my God. My wife said I was lazy. I don't understand. I didn't even do anything.
Stuff like that. A bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, the other day I logged on to a diabetes awareness group website. It asked me if I accept cookies. Is that a trick question?
That's great.
Yeah.
Have you seen my sister yet at work?
No.
She saw Micah. She didn't recognize him.
She didn't even say hi.
Yeah. She was like, oh my God, I saw Micah at work.
Oh my God.
She was like, he noticed. She's like, I was walking down the hallway. She's like, he noticed me because he sort of gave me a smile like, hey, how's it going? She was like, I looked at him fucking weird and kept walking. And I'm like,
all right,
wait a minute, I think that was Micah, but who's wearing glasses?
Yeah. But
I'm like, he just got those like last week.
Yeah, it says I was like, well, maybe that wasn't her because she just like, she kind of like looked up and like back down.
Yeah, she's like, I gave him a fucking weird look and kept on walking. And she's like, did Micah get glasses?
Why is she gonna be socially awkward like that person that can't acknowledge somebody?
Just be like,
and she said, "You guys,
is that you?"
She said, she said, "You guys are nerds."
Oh yeah, well yeah.
She joined the club.
She has Funko Pops at her desk. She's
Little does she know.
She's like,
oh damn, she's talking about nerds.
Yeah, well, that's what she said. She's like, the fucking nerds in this building love my Funko Pops.
Yeah. Right. He's a nerd.
Right. Exactly. Like, me and John are the cool kids, all right? Yeah. Yes. We are the jocks.
That says a lot.
We are the jocks.
Y'all play jock jams all day?
Not all day.
Hey, now, you're an all-star.
I don't jam anybody's jock. I'll tell you that much.
I just jam my own jock.
That's some morale-boosting music, man.
Morale? What?
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Pump the beat up.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I want...
It's more like...
Get the moody on the floor tonight.
Make my day. Nah.
I want...
Don't want no eeny teenies, little shriveled up, short dick men.
We are the champions, my friends.
John's playlist is more like tap on my window, knock on my door.
No, man, it's Cotton Eye
She's
Joe.
but I'm never got my door.
That's the one.
Is it the dance remix? The
Animals.
Yeah. I'm gonna pray on you tonight.
He's got divorced or he's been cheating on his wife.
He got
something.
busted cheating on his.
Yeah,
he had
I
a
saw
hot
something.
model wife or girlfriend, and he got busted fucking around.
She will be loved.
Not his lady. His new lady, maybe.
Nude lady. Oh yeah, supposedly Tom Brady's got a hot model after him, right?
Oh yeah.
She's like 26.
Hell
Is she-
yeah.
Is it
Upgrade.
mutual?
23.
Mutual?
I don't know, but she threw her shot out there for sure. She's like a Miss something, like
Miss
she's
Croatia.
No, she's not Miss Croatia. Like she's like a Miss Universe or something, or like a Miss like foreign country. I don't know, but anyway, like
Just throwing it out there.
just throwing it out there, and like he's probably like, nah, I'm done with models.
Yeah.
Like,
Too much, man.
yeah,
Too much baggage. Literally.
he's probably more like into dudes these days.
What?
He probably.
He touches dude's ass
he
multiple
probably-
times every Sunday.
He might
Balls.
be. He could be.
I mean, yeah, who
You
knows?
never know. Yeah.
He
spends
could
a
be
lot of
Uncle
time
Tom.
with
He
I'll
could
let-
be
I'll let
Uncle Tom
Tom-
Brady.
I'll let Tom Brady line up behind me.
him. That could be why he's failing right now.
I mean, maybe he finally let Ted jerk him off.
What?
Who?
Who's Ted?
You've never seen the teddy bear Ted and Mark Wahlberg? They break into.
I haven't seen the second one. No.
They break
I
in-
know.
They
I know.
break into Tom Brady's house to
jerking
get his
him off while he's
jizz.
sleeping. Yeah,
Because
I know.
Ted cannot have kids, and him and Jesse Lynn,
Because he's a teddy bear.
Tammy Lynn, they were going to use him as the sperm donor. They were
Yeah.
looking for like the best sperm available.
I've heard. I haven't seen the second one though.
So they pick up the covers, and it's just like this golden ray of sunshine.
I haven't seen the second Ted like John hasn't seen the second Deadpool.
How have you not seen that? That's a movie in your wheelhouse. How have I? Wait a
You
minute.
slept doing that shit.
How have I seen the second Ted and you haven't?
Because the sequel is usually never as good as the original.
It's a Boston film.
But you watch all these motherfucking comics that are like 19 sequels. You watch the Game of Thrones with 44 sequels.
You don't talk shit about Game of Thrones.
Well, you're saying the second sequel's not the best, and here you are on season like whatever.
A season is not a sequel.
It is too. It's a sequel to the season before. Prove me wrong.
John, back me up here.
I'm not going to back nobody up.
A season is a season. A sequel is a sequel to a movie. A season is a new season of a TV show. You're comparing
How the
apples
fuck's
and
that
oranges.
any different than
I
two movies? You got an episode 1 and an episode 2. Fucking Star Wars done it.
This is coming from a guy who's never seen Game of Thrones, so he doesn't know what you're talking about.
I have too. I watched some fucking guy jerk off on some lady's feet. You showed us that one time.
If you can
There
consider
was no jerkage.
if you can consider a sequel multiple shows, then you would be right.
No,
but
a
I don't
sequel is
know.
one
But
after
like,
another.
I don't know if you can consider a whole season a sequel.
Sequel. It's a sequence. That's the fucking root word. Look it up. It's in the motherfucking Geneva Convention.
Look it up, Ross.
Sequel.
No.
See.
It's the root word.
A
Is
sequel?
sequence. That's a sequence of events.
No.
A sequence of movies.
I don't know if
a
it's singular
sequence of
or
shows.
plural.
Sequence. It's also
A
something you wear on your
is a
rhinestone
singular
fucking shirt.
movie after is a single.
He can't even fucking get his train of thought
A
over here.
sequel?
Looks like he's about to fucking be Mozart and Beethoven and sing us a
sequel?
symphony.
A sequel is
It could
That
be
little
like-
jewel you put in your ass.
series, which is a single movie.
Two movie
after,
series.
Yes,
Right, 2 movies.
2 movies.
2 movie series.
Only 2
Ted
movies.
1, Ted 2. It's
Yes.
in the fucking title.
No shit.
2.
We're not
Sequel.
We're not griping by that. We're going to the TV show thing.
Oh, it's got to be a TV show.
I think by definition, what Mike is saying is
because
correct.
I
don't think what you're saying is like
if it's a 2-season TV show, you can see a season.
Why don't you do your record retentions by?
Because once you add the third, it becomes a trilogy.
Wrong.
No.
Nope,
it's true.
It's.
I think you're both probably right.
Okay, so the third episode is a trilogy.
No.
It's a series.
You don't quantify episodes like you do movies.
Okay, so what the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck? What?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
What the fuck? What?
It was a literal question.
What the fuck? What? I answered your question with the question.
Nope, sequel.
So we call it a night before you guys get in a fist fight.
John's ready to go home, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you don't want to play reindeer games with me because Rudolph ended up with a red nose, and you're looking like Rudolph. You ever heard of Dancer, Donner, and Prancer? Well, here's motherfucking comment. Okay? Comment.
But they come out that ass.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe we'll see you next week. Depends on what John has on his schedule.
It's probably going to be a set of nuts on his face.
Yep.
You never know.
All righty, we'll see y'all.
Grumpy tonight.
See ya. Yeah, John wants to go home and get that Taco Bell burrito.
No, he wants to go home and get yelled